What's up, YouTube? Thanks for checking out my second week recap of United Truck Driving School. It's been a pretty busy week. Week one was all classroom work, getting your endorsements down, getting your permit, all that good stuff. And week two was time to actually get out to the physical truck and apply it to an extent. The first day we did have to watch a mandatory video, which was called the entry-level driver's training. It ended up taking about 4 hours. There's some good stuff. It's definitely good to retain. But other than that, we pretty much spent the rest of that day and every day from there checking out the truck, learning all the components, learning what you need to say, in what order and how you need to say it. Doing everything from the walk around, the pre-trip inspection, to the the front, all the different axles, and then the in-cab inspection, doing they call it the COLSAP. They added the spring brake test, so now it's COLSAP, so COLSAP or COLSAP, as well as the in-cab inspection, making sure everything's good to go, all your gauges, all your safety aspects of the truck. So it's pretty interesting. We also had Eric come in, who is usually a guy who works down at the yard, but he's going to be training to fill in for our other instructor, who is going to be going on vacation in about a month or so. So we pretty much had 2 instructors, which was pretty awesome to be able to have 3 guys with 2 guys teaching. There's plenty of opportunity to ask questions, get different perspectives. And overall, it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked. Even today, I talked to a guy who's going to start next week, just kind of from a student's perspective, the school, and I'm really happy with United Truck Driving School. Monday, usually start at 7 a.m. at the lot, but we're doing it at 6 a.m. I guess they got to take care of another student who unfortunately failed his license test the first time, so we actually get to go and subjectively see kind of how it runs and all that. But the first, the whole aspect of the pre-trip inspection, I kept preparing to study and revising my notes according to what the book had, according to what the instructor wanted us to say, and I spent all my time typing up the notes. I actually cut them out and put them on flashcards, but I wasn't really taking the time to actually study them. So on Wednesday, the third day, the first thing we did was we did a practice walk around with the actual form from the DMV, and the most you can miss is 22, and I missed 34. One of the other guys missed 2, one of the other guys missed 15, and I was 34, and I was pretty disappointed because I already had my permit before even going into the school. I already had some prior knowledge, and then I knew it would catch up with me. I told the other guys, I was like, dude, this is going to catch up to me, and it did. And anyway, the next day I went home, I studied on the way to work, saying it in my head and glancing at the card, seeing if I was right. I thought I had it down to an extent, but I kind of got choked up and I kind of forgot a few aspects. I ended up missing 27. So 34 down to 27, it's not that great, still failing. So then later in the day we kept doing it, just making our rounds, doing the outside, doing the inside, doing the outside, inside. Next time I did it was I missed 2. Alright, I missed 2. So then next time I did it, I missed 0. Next time I did it, I missed 4. Next time I did it, I missed 0, 0. I went home pretty confident, made sure to study again, and we went in today, and we had our final, the written final. There was a few questions that were out of the book we didn't go over. I ended up missing 2, so I got a 92% on the written final. We went out to the truck, we did our thing. I got 100% across the board on the pre-trip inspection on the outside of the vehicle. And then going into the cab, I got 100% on the air brake test, the COLSAP, or COLSAP. And then I got 100% on my in-cab inspection. So overall, with all the written tests and everything from the whole 2 weeks, I have a 96%. Another guy has a 98%, another guy has a 92%. So we're all A students from this point, and we are ready to rock and roll next week down at the yard. So it's money well spent, and I'm pretty stoked, and I'm eager and excited to go forward. So thanks for listening.